Hey everybody, Infesord here for another Infesord Alive Channel update. The update is for March the 26th, 2015, which is today, which is my birthday! That's right, I am now 27. 27 years floating on this rock we call Earth around a giant ball of gas doing whatever the hell I feel like, which happens to be video games. Obviously, if you pay attention to the channel, that's what I do. Let's plays. And so yeah, this is a channel update, so I should probably do some updating. Obviously the main series going on right now are still Alien Isolation, South Park, The Stick of Truth, Bastion, and now Hotline Miami, which part 2 just went out yesterday for that slot, which finished up after Serious Sam 3 before the first encounter. Jewel Denial DLC finished up, which was a couple days ago. So yeah, that's what are the 4 series going on right now. At the moment, I actually have finished recording all the episodes for South Park: The Stick of Truth. It goes up to, how many episodes is it? 51? Yeah, it ended on 51, so that's not going to end until, according to my current schedule, which I'll talk about in a second, won't end until mid-April or so is when the last part goes up, and then I'll have to replace that with something else. And I think I have something. I just gotta, first I gotta do testing, because I don't ever want to make promises again, like I did with Wolfenstein. So I'm gonna do Wolfenstein, then found out that id 5 doesn't work with AMD cards and all that crazy stuff. But yeah, I'll have to replace that soon. But yeah, that's kind of what's going on there. And yeah, The Stick of Truth, oh, what a great game. It's awesome. But yeah, so I'm gonna have to replace that. But yeah, Alien Isolation is still going strong, which is obviously the one game that's got that gets the most attention relative to all the other ones, which is fine. I mean, whatever. I mean, just going to my channel and seeing that every video at least gets a little bit of attention is, it's good for my ego. It's like, okay, somebody's actually watching this stuff, and not just, whatever. Even if it's someone who just clicks on it accidentally, I mean, whatever. It's kind of what my whole channel trailer is, which I gotta work on. I gotta make something a little bit different. I may have to, I don't know, because the channel at the moment isn't really focusing super hard on shooters and classic stuff. It's just kind of like whatever. It's kind of like right now, the whole scheduling system for having a video out every 12 hours, 2 videos a day, is so that I force myself to actually play games that are in my backlog, because I wouldn't do it any other way. I'd be like, I'll just play more of the same, more just games that are multiplayer but don't really have a campaign or anything, which is, kind of not cool, because I should be playing games that are, have something interesting about them. But then the Let's Play channel helps me facilitate that and actually get them out there. So being on a schedule is nice. I would like to ask though, about the current scheduling system. Do you guys like it? If you do, that would be great to leave a comment down below in the comment section. And if you don't, like, what kind of improvements would you like to see? Like, perhaps, I don't know, I know some YouTubers will do like a quickie thing, like one video of one particular game on a certain day of the week, like Friday or something. Like on Saturdays, I do just a quick let's play of some random weird game or whatever. I mean, I would like to fit something like that in my schedule, but at the moment it's kind of just, just 2 videos a day, 4 different series rotating every other day, so that, there's something new and different every day. So it's not always the same stuff every single day, so that it at least feels fresh every so often. And so even if you're only interested in one of my video series, like, for example, the few fans of the Alien Isolation, you at least expect a video every other day, at the minimum, maximum, whatever. But at least that kind of scheduling, rather than it's like up for every day and then it stops for like a day or 2, and then I don't want to do that. I want some consistent scheduling, and for over a few months now, ever since I've adapted to every day and then twice every day, I've managed to maintain this schedule, and it's been really good. So, but if you guys think of any improvements I can do, that would be great. I mean, I already know one improvement I got to work on is audio video syncing. It's YouTube's fault, but it's also partially mine. Some of my videos, I've noticed the audio is late in a lot of cases, and that's actually the worst of the two. Because if your audio is early by a little bit, that's okay. But if it's late, it sticks out really bad. And I mean, the issue is something with the way I've encoded my stuff in that when I play it locally on my computer, it's fine. It plays flawlessly. Audio video syncs up like pretty much right on the button, or at the very least, audio is slightly ahead, which is again fine. But when it goes to YouTube, something happens and it desyncs and it drives me crazy. So I gotta figure out what that is. That's the only improvement I can think of right off the top of my head that has to get fixed. But I don't know where to start. I just got to keep doing testing, which is a little bit harder because you have to send it to YouTube in order to figure out if something's wrong. Because if it looks fine on my computer locally, how can I possibly fix that? I don't know. It's just whatever. Yeah. Otherwise, other new stuff are obviously the new headphones. Obviously, you notice that now. Yeah, new headphones. There are actually two reasons for them. Actually, be three, four. You know what? There's quite a few. There's a myriad of reasons for it. Okay, one, my old headset was it looked like, it still works just fine, but I don't know, it looked kind of dated, and I was kind of really looking to get headphones that have over the ear, so they completely seal the outside sound. Makes it sound a bit crisper. I also did want I forgot the cable's on this side now, not this side. It's also wireless, so if I don't want to if I want to take it on the go, because it has Bluetooth functionality with it, I can do that. I can't hook it in with my computer that way, but I can use the standard audio jack, so that's pretty cool. But so yeah, so that was the first reason, because I wanted to replace my old one, get a new one, and also get the new earphones, which actually I had to get aftermarket ones because the ones that came with it, they worked, but I wanted something a little bit more, comfier, bigger, because I don't know, maybe my ears are big, or maybe I just want more space in there. I don't know. The other reason too is actually the color, because I want to use these as a dual purpose for a cosplay that I'm interested in for the upcoming Calgary Entertainment Expo this April 16th to the 19th. And I'm going to be cosplaying as, I got a picture here, I just got to set it up with XSplit and not have it goof up on me, because, I don't know, I've been having a lot of issues with XSplit to use it for recording video. I don't know, it gives me a lot of problems. But yeah, the image is for, can I get it? There we go. For Primetime Draven from the League of Legends. See, so that's what the earphones are for, basically. The the red comfiness, and let me put that back down. Let's hope I didn't goof the video up. I have to be careful where I aim my mouse and not hover over something, or the video starts to flicker like hell, and well, I can't really fix that in post. It's impossible. But yeah, I can adjust it back, so I can and obviously detach the cable so that it's wireless. So yeah, that's that with that cosplay. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to playing it, cosplaying as Draven. I have just about everything else, like other than the axes. I won't be able to get the axes because that's something you'd have to have, custom made, and it'd also be nice to have ones that actually spin rather than ones that are just like stable. Because I've seen cosplayers for Draven before, and like on Google image search or whatever, and theirs are made like stable. They're just axes. They don't spin. They're made out of wood, or in some cases they're made out of cardboard. But I don't want to do that. I'd like to go above and beyond. But I have the red blazer, blue shirt, blue tie, slacks, belt, got all that stuff. Have the headphones. I do have a wig for the hair, and I gotta figure out how to mold it, comb it into that kind of shape. Probably gonna need a lot of styling gel. And then what was the last thing? Oh, and then obviously the let me get that out of there. I have to use a jury rig system to get it to work on the same scene, because normally I'd put the image on a different scene and just flip to the scene. But if I do that, XSplit gives me freaking flickering issues, and I can't stand it. But the last thing is obviously the facial hair. That's why I've been growing this bad boy out, because it goes for the costume. It may just be there for one day, because I'm not cosplaying as Primetime Draven the whole expo, the full 4 days. Probably just one, actually. the first like day one, but then the rest will probably be Commander Keen because I did that last year and I had a blast cosplaying as Commander Keen. And then I still have the Dark Lord of the Sith, still have that, and all my all my lightsabers, as well as a Aiden Pierce costume. So I have a lot of options for cosplay. I guess at this point I have enough to be like, what do I feel like cosplaying as this time? Although the whole thing with Draven and needing the facial hair is a little tricky because you can't just screw that out in a day. This has been what is this? The facial hair work. It's been at least a month of growing and shaping and grooming basically. But I think it's just about there. I don't like the I'm trying to point it here. There's like a little disconnect about in this area. I don't know. I would like it thicker, but that could just be DNA. Or actually right here too. Same kind of thing. I wish it were fuller there. And because I'm not touching it there. It just doesn't grow enough there. And then obviously I gotta, look at the 5 o'clock shadow. That's that's kind of always there for me. It's hard to shave an electric shaver, okay? It doesn't do as good of a job as a, basic blade and foam. And I don't like, I can't say that I don't like it. I just have never tried it and I don't feel like it because I like the electric. Electric is fine for me. I just gotta, be more careful with it. Or just, spend more time with it. It takes longer to do the same job versus a straight one relative to the actual, shaving time. Anyway, I think it's enough about that. Yeah, I think that was all I wanted to talk about. Let me pull up my news thing. Here's things you need to talk about, Infesord. Yep, that's about it. Yep, that's gonna do it. I've been rambling on too long enough anyway. I gotta make these things shorter, not ramble on so long. But when I get talking, It's just how it is. But yeah, any feedback at all is always appreciated. And I'm really glad for the few individuals watching Alien Isolation. I get comments all the time. It's really nice seeing coming online after a hard day work and going to the Google Chrome and on the internet, and they're like, okay, let's check out YouTube, and like, oh, new notification. It's like, great. It means attention, and it means that the channel is actually being active, and that's great. I just hope I can follow up Alien Isolation with something just as popular and good. I don't know. I'll have to see what I want to fill it with, because at this point I don't know how many more episodes it'll be. I don't think I've come to the point where I feel like, okay, it's only gonna be like one more recording session, which will be X many episodes, and then it'll be done. I don't think I've hit that point yet. Mostly because I've been trying to find the damn Nostromo logs, and they're driving me up the wall trying to find them. Which is also funny that I'm mentioning all that. I'm going to be playing Alien Isolation right after I finish this video, because I really need to get on it. But yeah, that's going to be it for me, Infesord, for this Infesord Alive channel update. So yeah, until next time, see you later, and make sure you have fun.